is into the leadership of the Kenya Kwanza government. An INFOTRACK poll indicates that the high cost of living ranks at 72% as the most critical concern that they would like the government to address urgently. This comes as the cabinet received a dismal performance, ranking with all ministries scoring an average of grade E in the polls. Brenda Wanga reports on the polls that also show that the majority of Kenyans believe the country is heading in the wrong direction.
This Constitution of Kenya.
100 days since the Kenya Kwanza cabinet was sworn in on the back of the promise of service delivery and fulfillment of the coalition's election promises, Kenyans say their fortunes haven't changed. The research by INFOTRACK that sampled 2,149 respondents in 47 counties shows that Kenyans continue to buckle under the high cost of living, listing this at 72% as the most important issue they would like to see addressed, while unemployment at 30%, quality of education at 25%, and agriculture, insecurity and crime tying as the fourth and fifth issues that make up the top 5 key issues of concern for Kenyans in the last 3 months. The 22-person strong cabinet also fails to impress Kenyans adequately with the dispensation of their duties during this period under review, with 52% of Kenyans thinking the cabinet has performed poorly, while 28% rate their performance as average, 16% giving them a good rating, and only 6% ranking their work as excellence. Collectively, the ministries score an average of 45%.
The rest of the ministries are within the D category. So only the two have C, 18 have a score of C, of D, and 2 have a score of E. Those ones need to pull up their socks according to Kenyans.
Very Heavenly Father, that you will go ahead of us.
The ministry's performance also informs what Kenyans think about the direction the country is going. 62% of Kenyans think the country is headed in the wrong direction, while 22% feel the country is headed in the right direction. 15% feel the country is not moving in either direction. The cabinet secretaries in charge of the ministries under which these issues lie were also gauged and found wanting by those polled.
Foremost, let me welcome.
Out of a possible 100, none of the CSs attained a pass mark, with Interior's Kithure Kindiki leading the pack with only 27%, Education's Ezekiel Machogu second with 12%, Sports Ababu Namwamba with 8%, Health CS Susan Nahomicha, and Agriculture's Mithika Linturi tying at 4th and 5th with 5% each. The worst performing CSs include Salim Mvurya, Florence Bore, Rebecca Miano, Rosalinda Soipan, and Njuguna Ndungu. The polls are, however, indicating that the ranking takes other factors into consideration.
We can hypothesize that the visibility, the media visibility that are given to some ministers may make them a top of mind or may make them being associated as performers.
While the poll results may be a cause of concern for the ministries and the CSs at the helm of these ministries, millions of Kenyans will be hoping that the key concerns they raise in that poll will be addressed by the government as it tries to steer the country more in the direction that many of the citizens would like to see it go. Brenda Wanga, Citizen TV,